Yo, what's going on, fam? In today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that will make you question everything.
POV. You finally realize why Animaniacs really got canceled.
How about this one? Pistachio, almond fruit fudge, butterscotch delight. Ingredients: zinc trisodium aspartate, sorbitol and bisulfate, oxide beta carotene, lactic acid carabine. Wheat milk and maltodextrin alkali, sodium deoxide, lots of sugar, acid, so artificial barley malt, glycerin, and aspartate, folic acid, what is great, sodium glutamate, dehydrated glycinate, sodium some nitroglycerin, phosphate soybean lecithin, deoxyribonucleic.
Yo, Animaniacs was woke, yo. I ain't gonna lie, I like Animaniacs, right? That was one of my shows as a kid growing up. I try to put my children onto I can't even say it, Animaniacs, like recently, and they just wasn't having it. They're like, what is this? I mean, they watched like the first couple episodes, and it was like, we back to what we want to watch, so. But that's crazy, though. They literally was telling us the truth back then. Like, have y'all ever looked at the back and like the ingredients on basically anything that you eat? Look at the ingredients next time you pick up anything from the grocery store and see if you can replicate it. Yeah, see if you can replicate anything. Grab the ingredients from a granola bar and go see if you can make that same granola bar at home.
They keep deleting the video about the murals, so I'm really just gonna have to watch my mouth. Basically, there were these murals inside the airport that actually depicted a lot of apocalyptic kind of... Let me just show you that. Like, imagine walking into baggage claim and seeing this. Or better yet, this. The weird part is a lot of these murals had children incorporated into them. Mind you, this was made in the 1990s, and it even references things that we're experiencing today. Now, these murals were so controversial for the last about like 8 years. They've been putting them up and taking them down, putting them up and taking them down. But the lore gets better. If you guys don't know about Lucifer, this is going to be who welcomes you to the Denver airport. When I was in Denver this week, I met some locals who were telling me that they actually moved this statue to do some construction underneath the airport. So then I got curious and I really wanted to know more about the crime and stuff that goes on. And y'all, people go missing and then magically turn up. One lady went missing and was dead in her car for 6 weeks. Y'all should really look into the theories about this place.
Ryan Garcia.
Whoa, 6 weeks. So they're doing some construction underground. They probably be snatching people up, right? Going down there, experimenting on them, maybe cloning them, who knows, and then letting them back out. That's probably like the secret reptilian headquarters. So have y'all seen the Marvel show with Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson? Where they're doing all the reptilian stuff. They probably got like a secret lair underneath the airport, kind of like the Skrulls did, right? Had a secret lair. And that's where they keep all their victims and they just clone them, basically. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm reaching right now, but hey, it's a possibility.
Is doubling down, posted this: when an earthquake happens tomorrow in LA and Vegas, I don't want to hear anyone speak the Lord Jesus Christ is the King of Kings. Here's what I find crazy. In the last 24 hours, there has been 911 earthquakes. Magnitudes up to 5.6. And on Tuesday, there was 1,300 earthquakes that day. And the reason why that is alarming is because the daily average is around 55 earthquakes per day, or 20,000 per year. But you're telling me in the last 2 days, we've had around 2,000 earthquakes around the world. And the day before, June 6, 666, the day that Ryan Garcia has predicted a earthquake in LA and Vegas, he is doubling down on it. So that is crazy to me. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but we have 9/11 symbolism here. Look, I'm not telling you there's going to be an earthquake tomorrow. Ryan Garcia is. And I'm not telling you that I agree with him or that I believe him, but this right here is alarming. I cannot stress enough, no matter what happens, we cling to the Lord, whether there is an earthquake tomorrow or not. I mean, clearly there's going to be an earthquake tomorrow. There's been 1,000 of them today and yesterday, so there's clearly going to be an earthquake, but it's more the idea of the magnitude. What do you guys think? Do you think Ryan Garcia knows something about something going on? Is it just nonsense? What do you think's happening? I'm I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence that he's controlled opposition and he's pushing propaganda to make Christians look crazy because he always confesses or professes Jesus, and then when nothing happens tomorrow, he looks crazy like every other Christian. Or maybe he does know something, and then yeah, we'll see, right? I don't know where to go with this. And that's why I'm asking you guys. Well, with that, we'll see what happens. But again, 1,000 earthquakes the last couple days. Pretty crazy. Love y'all so much. God bless, and remember, the just shall live by faith.
So do y'all think Ryan Garcia really got insider information, or is he controlled opposition? Like, are they just using him to kind of do what they say, like this do what they say is universal law, and just kind of like tell us what's about to happen? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I mean, when it comes to like people who got an abundance of money, there's somebody giving them that money, right? Somebody's paying them. So those are the people who are really in charge. So I don't know. I'm always questioning those type of people.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
Pigs are hybrid chimeras created by the Nephilim. The conspiracy theory.
Is that why they say in the Bible not to eat pig or pork or something? Do they say that in the Bible, or do they say that? Because I know, Muslims don't eat it, but yeah, man, maybe that's why, because it's not a real animal. Someone was telling me like a pig is related to a hippo, in a way.
Theory goes that pigs are hybrids of humans, dogs, and other animals mixed together, and that they were created during the time of Genesis chapter 6 with the Nephilim mixing genetics in the world.
It makes sense too, because when a person has to go get like an organ replaced, typically they're going to use a pig organ. Why? Out of all animals, they say, oh, we're closest in DNA or whatever. But why is that? Is it because they're a created hybrid animal? Like, they're trying to create hybrids right now. They do it now. They just can't talk about it. I'm sure there's scientists out here trying to do it. Who's to say that knowledge wasn't there years ago, thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, and they weren't doing it then? Who said they weren't cloning people or things back in the 1800s? That's not that long ago.
This is why God commanded the Israelites to not eat swine. Where people find validity with this theory is how similar pigs are to humans. Their skin is very similar to ours. I believe tattoo artists will use pig skin to practice. I believe the pig's heart is very similar to us and is able to use parts of it in surgery to then transplant into humans. Again, I may be wrong with some of this. It is a conspiracy theory. And they are also extremely social and intelligent. Wouldn't that be wild if that is the reason why God told the Israelites to not eat pigs, because they are a hybrid animal created by the Nephilim? This is also why Jesus casted out legion from that man and put those demons into pigs. So you have Nephilim spirits who were possessing a human. He then casted them into a hybrid Nephilim animal, the pigs, and then drowned them in water, just like the flood back in Noah's day. Again, this is a conspiracy theory. I'm not sure what to believe with this, but I think it's a fun one. I mean, wouldn't that be wild? Pigs are human hybrids with dogs and other rodents. I believe it was a rat. I believe that was it. It was rat, pig, a rat, dog, and human hybrid. Wouldn't that be wild? But I mean, I can't really talk much. I have this hybrid animal right here. I'm really not even sure what he is, but we love him.
Real talk. There's a lot of hybrid dogs out here. There's probably a lot of hybrid people. It makes me kind of want to go read the book Animal Farm. I know some of you have probably read Animal Farm back in your day. I actually got the book upstairs. I haven't read it in a while. It makes me want to go read it again. Look at the sky in Dallas. That don't look natural to me. Like natural at all. Did that look natural to y'all?
Why is that so beautiful?
Well, there you have it. When you think you know everything and the world's been discovered and everything's been done, scientists discovered a missing continent. They found it after 375 years.
375 years. We got missing continents. Wow. What's this? A map?
Look at their rockets. This is how they claim they get into outer space, is these rockets. Their rockets never go straight up. Every single rocket launch from a government space agency, you'll notice, follows a parabolic curve. It goes up, it reaches a peak, but what they do is as the rocket starts coming back down, they make sure that it goes down over the ocean, out of the way of any curious observers. Anyone can see it coming back down to Earth, asks, hey, how come the rocket's not going up anymore? Well, it's going around the curvature of the Earth, is what they tell us. So every single rocket, the reason that it follows a parabolic curve, they say, is because it's going around the curvature of the Earth. The real reason is they can't get up any higher than that.
Literally, there you go. Proof right there.
They tell us that the Earth is a sphere. They show us pictures of a sphere, of a circle. It's a perfect circle. And then they come out and they say, well, it's actually an oblate spheroid. Oh, what's that? Well, it's a sphere that's flattened at both poles, so it's more of an oval shape. It actually bulges out south of the equator, as well as being flattened at the poles. So it's more pear-shaped.
So it's not actually a sphere.
This guy.
It's oblate. And officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above.
A little chubbier.
A little chubbier. Yeah. Chubby's a good word. It's like pear-shaped.
Look, they got Neil deGrasse Tyson just because he could talk good. I swear. That's the only reason. He ain't doing none of this science himself, man. Talking about, it's an oblate. It's actually a pear. Next thing you know, he's going to say, it's actually a square. It's actually a rectangle. He just going to confuse us. You know what I'm saying? The Earth a triangle.
Pear-shaped. So why are all of these official NASA photos and videos showing perfect spheres when it's actually an oblate spheroid or a pear-shaped?
Look at that. Looking down, it's not even in the same direction. Like it's floating. There it is.
That's weird.
Hold on. This camera's gotta straighten itself out. Hold on. Let me do this right. Alright, here we go. Here we go. And here we go. This is the moon. This is not an app. I've been waiting for you. Oh, big face in the sky. Yeah, see it?
Oh, snap.
You can't see it with the naked eye unless you zoom in, and it's something about the light. Hold on.
Yeah, we live in a hologram.
Check it.
We live in a holographic universe, y'all.
Beautiful. Scary at the same time. It's back. Look at that. Now look at that. See this?
Would you look
Couldn't
at
see
that?
it first.
It's life.
Oh, go figure. Look at that. Oh, look at that.
With my naked eye, because I'm trying to look at the moon and the camera at the same time. But check that out. Look at that. Looking down, it's not even in the same direction. Like it's floating. There it is. Take that to the banks. Take that to the banks.
Yo, that's crazy.
Oh my, oh my. You better get right. Get right.
Never seen nothing like that before. I gotta, you know what? I'm about to pull this camera out and finna go try to film it. I'm finna try to get it actually on film one day. I wonder if it's still out there.
The gaslighting is so real. Joe Biden tweeted, and when I say Joe Biden, I mean one of his staff, tweeted that no one is above the law. This is coming from someone who had classified documents in his garage as vice president, and the FBI stated that he is not competent to stand trial. I have a few more. Number two, he continues to erase student loan debt when the Supreme Court said no. 3, the border, in case you forgot, is still wide open. He's making no plans to fix it. They tried to put up barbed wire. They took it down. No one hears about it. And last but not least,
barbed wire. Y'all really think that's gonna work? Have y'all seen the videos of these people crossing the border? There's Border Patrol agents right there helping them basically. Like, yeah, come on in. You know, so it's not an issue of putting up a wall or a barrier or anything like that. It's just they're letting them over for on purpose. And they're probably telling the other countries like, hey, come on over, you know, so that they can come. No, you won't have any consequences. Just come right in.
My personal favorite is the contents of Ashley Biden's diary. I genuinely think that Biden supporters have no idea these things are going on
They don't.
because all they hear about is Trump, Trump, Trump. Yes, Ashley Biden's diary was deemed real by the FBI. Do you know the contents of the diary? I doubt it. Ashley Biden, yes, he has a daughter that you probably also didn't know about, claimed that she took inappropriate showers with her dad, aka Joe Biden. Why isn't he being prosecuted for any of these things instead of Trump being prosecuted for misdemeanors that the judge made to felonies? Because, you know, it's totally fair.
Well, that's because, you know, who's in charge right now? You know, you think he's going to lock himself up? He's like, no, we finna put all these charges on you because the pedo's in charge. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense to y'all?
In this video, he speaks about stay-at-home moms. Make sure you watch them to the end and let me know what you think in the comments below.
This is going to be a tough one. I tell you, I was thinking today, and I mean, I'm going to be 82 years old, so I got a lot of thinking to do. But I've been thinking about my life and my daughters and granddaughters and everything. So I wrote this down because there's so much that I want to say, and I don't want to miss anything. So if you see me looking, it's not because it's a story, it's because it comes from my heart. And trust me, there's a few tears on these papers. So to all the stay-at-home moms, you are loved. Thank you for doing the thankless job. Thank you for doing the most important job that you could possibly do. I know that there are times you want to break down and cry, and that's okay. The moment you became a mom, you didn't become a robot. I see you. We know that you love the title of mom, and 90% of the time you are 100% okay with it. But in those 10% of moments where you miss who you used to be, or maybe don't even remember who you used to be, other than a mom. To the mom with the toddler having a meltdown in the middle of the aisle, to the mom that just wants to enjoy a night out, but has to cancel at the moment because of a sick child, I see you. Thank you for going above and beyond, even though it will probably not be recognized. Thank you for all the mundane jobs that you did today that no one will even notice. This is the absolute most thankless job you'll ever do. But it's the most important role you'll ever play. Your 3-year-old may not thank you now, but society will thank you later. For all of you domestic goddesses out there, this is the most unappreciated job I've ever known. I see it over and over in my own daughters, my granddaughters. There's no awards or employees of the month. There's no raises for doing an exceptional job, no overtime. There's no co-workers to help you. There's no scheduled time off and no vacation time. You're expected to perform no matter how you feel. Be ready to wait on others. The feelings of isolation are overwhelming. Being a housewife, when you try to vent to somebody, you get that generic reaction of, at least you get to stay home all day. That is horrible. I definitely can appreciate all of you. I see you now. If no one else has told you today how valuable you are to your family and to your community, I'm here to tell you that you are needed. When I meet a well-adjusted, polite, well-rounded young person, the first person that I want to thank is their parent or parents. You may only raise one child, but you may have an impact on thousands of people's lives, inadvertently. You are important. And the fact that your home is clean, your dishes are done, your children are fed, but just for the fact that you managed to get up today and go to work even when you didn't feel like it. You're doing an important thing. I'm sorry that most people won't appreciate you. To all the moms and wives out there today, I see you through my daughter's eyes, my granddaughter's eyes. Every day. Remember, you are loved and you are amazing. God bless. Have a great day.
Shout out to all the moms out there. Trust me, I see you too. Man, it is tough being, a parent and trying to raise children. There are situations where the man does have to go out and work and provide, and the mom might have to stay at home and do all of those things. And it's one of those situations to where you kind of don't have a choice. You got to raise your children. You can't just leave them out here on their own. So, yes, we do see you, and you all are appreciated, 100%. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. My dog is acting crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but I gotta go see what's going on. So until next time, YouTube, peace.